How do I go from a 2-year green card to a 10-year green card? So someone maybe like Mosab, right? If you're married for less than 2 years at the time your green card is approved, what you get is a 2-year conditional green card. It kind of operates for all purposes the same way as a regular 10-year green card. However, at the end of 2 years, you'll have to show immigration that you are still married, or that your marriage is bona fide, right? Not necessarily, not all the time that you're still married, but essentially they want to see that your marriage is not just for immigration purposes. Okay? They want to see that it's not just for immigration purposes. All right? So some people don't have any difficulty doing this because let's say they get married, maybe they decide to have a baby, they have joint bank accounts, their marriage is going beautifully and wonderfully, and their spouse is more than willing to apply for that 10-year green card with them to remove those conditions and go into that interview and everything goes smoothly. And that's wonderful. And we've had many clients that have that spouse go in with them for that 10-year green card. But not everybody can qualify for that, right? Not everybody can qualify for that. Sometimes you realize that your marriage is not what you thought it was going to be. Your spouse might become abusive. You might separate, right? So in the situation where you're still married, you might still be able to go from that 2-year green card to your 10-year green card by showing immigration that you're a victim of abuse. All right, and again, I'm going to say sometimes that is not, sometimes it's not physical abuse. It can be emotional abuse, psychological, verbal abuse, and that can be very, very harmful as well. So there is no police report required for this. There's no, there's no physical abuse requirement here, but you can show the government that you were subjected to extreme cruelty, and that can be emotional. That can be emotional, hurtful, verbal behavior, okay, on the part of your spouse. If this happens, you don't need your spouse to go with you to remove the condition. So we just have to prove that the marriage was not for immigration purposes. So hopefully you'll have some evidence that shows that it's not just for immigration purposes, like you travel together, you have pictures together, you have statements from friends and families perhaps. Don't worry if you don't have some of these pieces of evidence. We can most likely talk to you, and we can brainstorm what pieces of evidence are available in your specific situation, right? I'm just giving you some of the common ones so you can have a sense of the types of evidence that we submit. All right, so we show, number one, that the marriage is not just for immigration purposes, no matter if there's abuse or not. And if your spouse is not going to cooperate and come with you, you can also show extreme cruelty, which can be in the form of emotional or physical abuse if there is physical abuse. All right. If you would like to call us for a consultation to talk about something like this, I'd be more than happy to speak with you on that. Give me a call. We're doing our consultations by phone or by Zoom. And then some people are local to me in Arlington, Virginia, which is outside of DC, and they do come into the office. I'm in the office, as you can see. We are in the office we're in office daily, Mondays through Fridays, 9 to 5. So give us a call, come in and see us if you want, or we can do them by Zoom if you would like to have a confidential consultation to kind of go through the process of your case. And see essentially, what options there are for you in your situation. Okay, that phone number is 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663.